Hey guys, welcome back to Issue 6 Covered. Appreciate you showing up, and today we're going to talk about medical supplies that you should have either in your vehicle, in your shooting bag, or both would even be better. On your person even. We're going to talk about tourniquets. We're going to talk about bleeding control. So I took a kind of a little poll the other time. I think it was a couple weeks ago when I went out shooting at the local match, and I was asking people, so how many of you guys have medical supplies? And I'd probably say about 50% of them had, and the other 50% didn't have any type of bleeding control of any sort. So for this is made by Sam. You guys can look it up online. It's called Sam Medical. But $52.99, and you may be able to buy this cheaper through Amazon or something like that, but on their actual sammedical.com website, it was $52.99. So all the stuff we buy lots of ammo, gear, shoes, belts, holsters, pistols, rifles, all that kind of stuff, and a lot of us are not spending a few extra dollars on being able to protect our friends, ourselves, whatever the case is. So inside of this bag is pretty cool. It's got the Sam XT tourniquet, medical shears. It's got emergency bandage, a permanent marker for writing the time down if you're going to use the tourniquet, compressed gauze, medical gloves, and a little instruction guide. So you can kind of see this. Now it is sealed tight. I'm going to probably leave it that way. I was going to originally tear it out, but after telling you all the stuff that's in it, I think will be good. I'm going to do some overlays of their website so you can kind of see what's in it as well. And here's all the stuff that's packaged into it. So you got trauma shears so you can cut off pants or shirts, or jackets, whatever the case is, and be able to utilize the Sam XT tourniquet. Now this tourniquet is a little bit different than say like a CAT. This is a Gen 7. Yeah, Gen 7. So they did redefine this a little bit to help out with smaller things like dog legs and babies that have small arms. So some of these weren't actually going to work because this portion of it, some of the older cats weren't able to get around those small limbs of, say, pediatrics. So one thing that I thought was really cool about this is it has a designated pressure, so as you put it onto your arm, you're going to hear a click. It'll pop in place. So you heard that click, and that's going to tell you that you're going to now have enough room in your windlass to actually put the right amount of pressure needed. Now, X-Ray and I did a video on tourniquets, different ways to apply tourniquets, so on, and I'll put the link below to that video. It's pretty good video. But this is kind of a model that's been out for a couple years now. But what I like about the click idea is with the CAT 5s or the CAT tourniquets, sometimes the user will not apply them tight enough in the beginning stages, so that when you go ahead and tighten the windlass down, you actually run out of area that needs to be where it would take up the tension. So this, once you hear the click, you know that you have enough pressure on that buckle that now when I go ahead and apply this windlass, I will be able to get enough pressure onto, well, my brachial artery on this one, and be able to stop the flow of blood. So I'll kind of show you guys what this looks like, and then you'll see. So inside of here, you'll notice that there are little holes along the strap, complete entire section of it. But as you put enough pressure on it, you're going to hear it click, and you're going to see that those two notches right there are now applied to actually help hold pressure as well. And then go ahead and wrap the rest of this, and then set up your windlass. Those other videos on that, on how to do that, but a great idea. This has been approved through the COTCC. I always screw that up, and that's the it's been recommended. It has been a recommended tourniquet by Committee on Tactical Combat Casualty Care. Can't always remember how to say that in the right terminology, but let's get back to this. So bleeding control. Some of the things you'll see here prior to getting this was, and you can see in that old video that I did a lot of stuff with cohesive bandages, being able to make a tourniquet with cohesive bandage. I got some spare gloves. I think there's 4 sets in here. Some sterile, just basically 4x4s. Some more stuff. Some of the things I added was the hemostat dressing. This is also, you can get through Sam. And they also make these very nice one-way valve chest seals. You got the back or the front, depending on the exit wound and all that kind of stuff. But these work really well where you're trying to pack abdominal, where you know your intestines are going to be moving around, doesn't work. Or if you have you get shot in the chest, basically in the lung section, being able to let that air out. So inside of this pack, it comes with the tourniquet. Now I will tell you that the tourniquet by itself is expensive. It's $37.95 on their website, which is a lot of money for a tourniquet. But the plus or the pro of this is, I think they're trying to steer you to buy this because this is $52. So you get a lot of stuff in here, like we talked about, the shears, the bandage, the pin, the gloves, the compressed gauze, and all that, along with the instruction chart if for some reason you can't keep it together and you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? Or if you're not familiar with being able to help people in the medical field, that's also something that you should probably look into. But that comes all in here. So you're getting the Sam XT inside of here, along with shears and all that other stuff that we talked about. So this is a pretty good deal. It's pretty small. You can see something that would kind of compare in size, give you guys an idea what it would look like. Or say, oh, whatever, let's see, a pair of Ear Pro. Here's a pair of Ear Pro. You can kind of see this folds in, stuffs up pretty good. So it fits right in your range bag if you need. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this closed so it's airtight and it takes up less room. That way it'll fit into my bag. I was originally gonna open it, but I think you guys will get the idea. I'll throw some overviews of their website on there so you can look at. But the reason for the video is to bring awareness again back to the shooters. If you're out shooting with some friends by yourself, you know, you only got a minute or so before you're going to bleed out, depending on where you've been shot. And having this stuff readily available and easily and rapidly be able to apply it quickly is going to be a lifesaver. It's going to be a life changer. A lot of, especially in the combat realm, these things have saved a lot of soldiers' lives. Being able to keep them from bleeding out, giving them enough time to get into surgery or more advanced medical. So hopefully you guys are thinking about, and it doesn't have to be this one, the Sam bleeding control kit, but something, get something in your bags. It'd be a great video to see what you guys are doing. Do a VR, whatever the case is. Show that you got some stuff readily available. You know, one of these, like I said, in the car is a good thing. You know, you could come across the scene and a guy has crashed into the side of a fence, and his arm, he's basically amputated his arm. Being able to apply a tourniquet to that arm may save his life. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, all that great stuff. I'd love to hear your comments on it. And good luck, be safe, and see you guys on the next video.